Who can guess what we're making today? We got some ground beef, some stew beef, fire roasted diced tomatoes, quick chili mix, chili beans, crushed tomatoes, spicy hot V8, secret ingredient, don't tell anybody you know. Some chili mix, I got some chili powder back here. Yes, we are going to make a batch of chili. My famous chili is what we're going to have for tonight. So I'm going to get everything opened and ready to go, and then watch me make some chili.
Haha.
What
are we doing?
I'm cutting up some vegetables for chili. I got some mini sweet peppers. I always use the sweet peppers. I do diced onion. And then I clean and seed some jalapeno peppers, just a couple for flavor and heat.
Why do you seed it?
In the chili. The seeds make it way too hot if you just keep the seeds in. Unless you like hot chili, keep the seeds in, but my whole family doesn't like super hot. So I just clean and de-seed it, and then when you cook it down, it just adds a lot of flavor to the chili. So I'm going to do diced onions, sweet peppers, and jalapenos as my vegetables.
All right. The lovely assistant is going to put some olive oil in the pan for our chef.
Olive oil.
Oh, what does that make me?
Sous chef.
Sous chef, sous chef.
Sous chef, sous chef, sous chef, sous chef, sous chef. All right, we put a little bit of oil in the pan. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. We're going to add, first meat.
He is so hard to cook for. He is just, he is a...
All right, we're adding the beef. Where's the beef? Add 2 kinds of meat, stewing beef and ground beef. Stewing beef, ground beef.
The beef is
steak,
still...
if you have leftover steak.
It's still moving in there.
It's raw. I don't know why I'm using a knife, but I'll get a spatula. Let's try that again. Put a little bit of stewing beef with some olive oil. Let it get heated up. We'll season it up. We'll add some ground beef after.
And what are we seasoning with?
I use this garlic salt with parsley from Kroger.
We live by that. We use
We're
it
a
to
Kroger
season.
family.
Yes, we are. We use it to season everything.
Yeah, we are a Kroger family. While I got the pan hot and the meat going, I'm gonna cut up a few of the jalapenos. I don't like to use a couple. Once that meat gets cooked and sauteed, I'm going to add the ground beef to it, cook that up before I add the vegetables, and then I'm going to start building the base of the chili. I got a big pan because I can't fit everything in a little pan. If you have a little pan, nothing cooks even, so get yourself a good pan and a big pan.
This pan has been amazing.
Yeah, we love this pan.
We cook everything in this pan.
This is our big saute pan.
And it can be used for sauteing. We use it for spaghetti. We use it for pretty much everything.
To boil eggs.
Yep. Oh yeah, he is the deviled egg master.
Deviled egg master. That's what I've been doing. Again, you want to season through all parts of the process. And if you don't know what these are,
Lifesavers.
Lifesavers, ground beef crumbles. Don't do the thaw, they cook up very nice. They're a little bit cheaper than the buying the fresh ground beef. And if you're just using it chili or something that you just want it for, this is great time saver. Great time saver.
And they cook out fantastically.
American vinegar.
So I just want to make you notice that as soon as food starts cooking, we call him our little Detroit City rat. Comes looking for a scrap. So, you know, you'll see him running around. Okay, back to our show.
Adding ground beef to the stew beef.
To the stew beef?
Stew beef. Stewing beef. We're adding our ground beef and our stew beef.
Oh, I thought you were making it amazing.
It already smells like beef. Where's the beef? We got it right here.
And are you seasoning the...
Yep, you always season as you go. You're going to have an electric pepper shaker.
Yeah, fancy pepper shaker.
Shake, shake, shake. Pepper, pepper, pepper.
Shake, shake, shake.
All right, we're going to pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of the garlic salt seasoning again. And I'm going to start with some chili powder.
What kind of chili powder we use?
Lowry's chili powder.
Larry.
I don't have a preference, but we buy whatever's on sale because we're cheap.
That's a lie. Mr. Oh, let's see. What do I collect? What do you collect, Sudie? What kind of things do you collect?
Debt.
No.
Shoes.
Shoes. He has probably...
Shoes. Hats.
Yeah. So in order to afford...
Shoes. Hats.
Shoes and hats, we have to buy cheap food.
Okay. We're cooking is exact science, as you can see. We're going to sprinkle of this and a dab of that. You just want to build flavor.
It's all about building flavor.
Yeah, I just add some chili powder to the meat because it's gonna. Again, you want to season in layers. While that's cooking, I'm gonna add my vegetables.
By the way, you did a fantastic job cutting those.
I didn't cut myself, so that's a start.
Yeah. I don't see any Band-Aids, so I mean...
No Band-Aid.
Even look at that.
Got some color.
More seasoning? Because you got to season vegetables too.
We got color and we got meat. Meat and we got color. Again, a one-pot meal. I'm going to transfer it to a crock pot later, but when I'm cooking it all in my one big pot. All right.
Let that cook down a little bit.
Yep. All right. We got all the meat and the veggies cooked down. I add some chili powder for some color.
How much chili powder did you add?
I added about one quarter of the Lowry so far, maybe not quite a quarter, maybe about an eighth of it.
And how many ounces
I'm gonna
is that one?
This is 2.5 ounces. I'm gonna add about half, probably by the time it's done. I'm gonna add crushed tomatoes.
One of the big cans?
One big can crushed tomatoes, 28 ounces. Okay. I add crushed tomatoes, and then I buy the fire roasted diced tomatoes because fire is dangerous and I don't want to mess with it. If you buy them already fire roasted, you're good to go. All right, I'm gonna get the quick chili mix. Just add meat. I add more than that, but Brooks is a good guy. He makes good chili, so we're gonna use his recipe. All right, and then we're gonna add beans. Then we got 2 cans of the mild chili beans. Again, they have hot. We don't like this super spicy. The one thing different about my chili is I don't add kidney beans because a lot of my kids and the people here don't eat the big kidney beans. The small chili beans are good. Kidney beans, bad. So we leave the kidneys out of this. All right. So again, I added crushed tomato, diced tomatoes, and I add some chili starter and a couple cans of mild chili beans. All right.
Oh my God, I wasn't videoing.
No?
Just kidding.
Whatever. All right. I also bought a bag of the McCormick chili mix. I mean, you can buy any kind of chili mix you want. I just want that extra chili flavor. Mix that in. Don't say you weren't videoing. That's me. All right.
Hey, got you.
Got me. All right. Now, again, I use, instead of just water or whatever you thin your chili with, I use a spicy hot V8. It's got all the flavors, same base flavors of chili.
Do you know that you kind of contradict yourself when you say you don't like the hot chili beans, but you're using spicy hot
regular
beans?
V8 is not spicy, and this isn't super spicy.
It really isn't once you cook it down.
All right. And I use the spicy V8 for all my soup mixes, my cabbage soup, my vegetable soup. Spicy V8 is what I use to start my soup bases with anyway, so.
And it makes a big difference.
It does. And then if you want to just put it in your cans to get rid of all the excess stuff that didn't come out of your cans when you put the can in the can. And I just splash all over Jen.
Thanks.
On her favorite dress. So I will get yelled at off camera for that. Video later to come. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more. Splash of this, a dash of that. Again, I will transfer this to the crock pot, but it doesn't get it hot enough to cook it. And I want to cook it, so we got one more little bit of remnants in the can. You got the beans. You got the V8. Should have had a V8. All right. So we don't want to. You don't want to make it liquid chili, but with everything you got in there, that looks like a great consistency right there.
It actually does.
All right.
Look at that. Look at how delicious that looks.
Now I'm gonna go about another couple tablespoons of chili powder, and then after it cooks down for about, I don't know, a half hour, I'll season more chili powder as needed just to kill that acidity of the tomato taste. But with that chili seasoning and all the chili mix, it looks like it's going to be pretty good.
I am going to tell you that a good thing to do if for some reason the chili seasoning does not temper down the tomato flavoring, cheese is a very good option to use. I know a lot of people use sugar, but for me, I think the flavor is better with the cheese, and it does temper down the flavor of the tomato.
Yeah, chili will kill the acidity, or cheese will kill the acidity of the chili.
Chili will kill the acidity of
Don't
cheese.
listen to what I'm saying at this point. I got chili on the brain and I'm hungry. So that's what we're doing. We're making chili.
Look at, I'm stained. Now I've got to change.
No, she's got to change. We'll not video that. Just saying. All right, you want that stew beef to break down, so you want to let it just simmer and just, you want to let all the flavors meld together in the chili. You want to make it go aromatic and flavormatic and chili-matic, and then we're going to go eat-o-matic in the belly-matic, because that's what we do here. Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
All right, peace.
Where we're at.
All right, I need some hot pads. That's where we're at. All right, chili's made.
Now, we did taste it. We did taste it. Tasting is very important because it lets you know if you need more seasoning or more chili powder.
I added some of this, the Kinder's buttery steakhouse seasoning to my chili, because that made sense to me. And I had just a few red pepper flakes, just a couple, because like I said, we don't want it super spicy, we want a little bit of heat.
And it is all about what your flavor
And I did
profile
add
is.
about total half the bottle of chili powder in there, and a little bit more V8, spicy V8. About a half a container of spicy V8s, just because instead of water. All right, I'm going to put it in the crock pot. It's been going probably about an hour on the stove. We got the big old crock pot because we got a big pan. I don't want to splash this on me, so I'm going to have her try to hold the lid in front of me as we pour.
So this is the fun
talent
part.
right here. This is
the
talent right here. We got the video camera, the chili, and the lid. Oh. All right, not too bad, not too bad.
Right, God forbid he spits it.
With the lid.
He spills it on himself after he spilled it on me.
Okay, now I'm going to grab the spatula. Da-da-da. Big pan. Big
Oh, by the way, I did change clothes.
Yeah, because I was a messy boy. Messy boy. I'm always messy when I cook, and I should wear an apron, and I really don't.
We need
All
a
right.
big bib.
We do need a big bib.
Well, you need.
All right.
So there it is.
Chili in the crock pot. Good color, good flavor. We're just going to let it sit, and people can eat as they want to.
We put it on low because you don't want to put it on high once
Low
it's
and
already.
slow is how you want it to go. Low and slow. All right. Thank you, everybody.
That was fun.
was chili part, I don't know, dinner.
Chili part dinner.
Chili part dinner. Shanks, we'll see you later.